and Sync Tarot. I hope you're doing amazing. Sorry about these readings being really late. These, let me tell you something. It has to be with the moon and all these different transits, but I'm just, I'm in it right now. So, so I needed to rest a lot mentally. I did a lot of cleansing and a lot of meditating, and now I'm here to get these singles readings out, and then I'll work on the couples and spiritual readings. I'm also squeezing personals in there when I get a chance. So they're on time, but I used to do them a couple days in advance or something, so in case something happened, but I'm doing them like the day of or the night before now. So Aquarius singles. Anyway, let's back to you for February. Woo! You had three cards just fall out at me. You have passion, you have attraction, and you have finances and career. So I feel like right now this is you dealing with your finances and career. I feel like this is what I'm getting. There's a turnaround. I feel like you had some sort of stability before, and that may have changed in some way, and you're just trying to get everything together. So it may have a touch to do with your love life, because now you're like, I need someone around me that can support my decisions or help me, not monetarily, but more like, I don't want to say spiritually, but supportively. Okay, you have attraction because I feel like you're looking for someone. Okay, I feel like you're looking for someone. There are people that you're attracted to, but it's not really picking up off the ground. You have passion, okay? I feel like you have a lot of passion that you want to get out. There may be one person in particular that you have a sort of passion about, but I feel like you have more passion in finding someone this month, okay? So let's go into your cards. Spirit, what do you have for Aquarius singles for the month of February 2018? What would you like them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Just so you know, guys, I'm using the vice versa. I think it's vice versa tarot deck. I've been liking this deck this week. I've been using it to do a lot of readings for myself, and I like the different aspects that it shows me. So it's the same card, but it's just different aspects of the same card, which I enjoy thoroughly. Because I haven't been reading in reversals that much unless Spirit tells me to, but not really. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, and this is actually looking forward, okay? So I feel like even in dark times, this is what I feel for the month of February. Things are changing for you, okay? It's like that Wheel of Fortune energy. I don't see it here, but I feel it, okay? I feel like things are changing. You're thinking about your past or how you used to do things, and almost like revamping a situation, revamping things, okay? And I feel like you're coming in control of your emotions. I feel like emotions played a big part for you, Aquarius, for a while, okay? And you're getting those emotions intact, in sync, in balance, okay? And with the flow of things, okay? And it has something to do with your past, whether this be people in your life. I don't feel like it is particularly with a romantic relationship, but I just feel like it's in your life in general, okay? Emotional things that touch you emotionally, friends or family. I feel like you're getting those things in balance, okay? So in your past, you have the devil energy, okay? And this is actually, if you look, it's behind the devil, okay? So I feel like you're gaining control of yourself. You're letting things go because it's time, okay? It's time for you to see how these things how these things interacted with you. This is in the past, so you have done this already. Okay, so I feel like you've let a lot of things go. You've faced a lot of situations, and you're regaining your personal power. Okay, yeah. I feel like there was something that you kept going back to. You may have been watching them or paying attention to things that they do, not necessarily communicating with them, but it feels more like a it's interesting because it's not like a stalking energy. It's not like a stalking energy. It's like a watching energy. Okay, like watching someone. Okay, but you see that this is not for your greatest good. Dealing with this person, watching them, seeing what's going on in their life. So now you're letting that go. There's no point in you doing that or still playing a part in that. So in your present energy in February, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay. You also have the Five of Cups as your influencing energy. Okay. So for the Ten of Swords, I feel like you've been trapped in your mind, okay, and that's ending, or you're working on ending that, okay. Be careful because I feel like I feel like you're letting things go. I really do. You're letting this feeling of needing to hold on to things in your mind go. Yeah, you're clear and nurturing the truth in your life, okay? And letting things go that need to go. You got the Ten of Swords again, okay? So you're definitely cutting something out. It was really hard for you to do, or this is a hard time for you, but you're doing it, okay? Even though you're trapped in your mind about where things are going to go, it's almost like I just feel like you're trapped in your mind. I don't know how else to say that. It's interesting because all I'm hearing is Aquarius. I don't know why. I'm looking at my calendar. Yeah. So Aquarius and the sun. Um, so it's like you're looking at a new perspective of things where you would usually worry or try to hold on to something. You're not doing that right now. You're letting things go because you want to be in sync with yourself. You want to be in sync with yourself and with the person that you're supposed to be with. So you're cleansing yourself. This is a time of you getting yourself together so you can be able to be open when these things come into you. Okay. Your influence is you're listening to your intuition. You're definitely getting in sync with your path here. This is the Five of Cups, but this is the side that you want to see. Okay. So this is the side of you. Bad things are happening, but you are looking at them in a positive light. Okay. It may have to do with a job situation that you're not really happy with, or even a relationship if you're in one, okay? Or, yeah. It may also be your parents or something like that. Um, but there's something that you see that isn't going the way that you wanted it to go, not in sync with your plans. And emotionally, it kind of set you back a little bit, but it's just to get you back on your path. That's why this is happening. That's for you to remember. So moving on in February, you have the Nine of Wands. And this is you standing up. I feel like you've been beaten, knocked down, and you just want things to come together, whether this be in a relationship or in your life in general. You want things to come together. You're tired of fighting, okay? But you're not being distracted. You're still moving on. It's just a tired energy, like, oh my God, when am I going to get a break, right? But I still see you moving forward, Aquarius, okay? Yeah, things are out of balance, but you're trying to get things back together. If this has anything to do with law, judgment, wills, signing contracts, I see you being clear-minded. Okay, you may be a little bit up in the air, but just remember that you're just moving forward. When I see this card, I think one step at a time. Okay, one step at a time. You're moving towards the future. You're thinking of the future. Keep in that mindset. Okay, things may be out of whack, but you still have a little bit more to go with that Nine of Wands. Okay, negative energy. You have the Emperor, and this is actually the back of the Emperor. Okay, if you can see. So I feel like you're thinking about what you want. Okay, you may be a little bit over controlling, um, and this is a negative influence. So there's a part of you that wants to over control the situation. Okay, it's like you want full control fast, is what I'm hearing. Okay, um, you need to think about. You need to also nurture yourself. There are things that you have to do. There is a path that you have to follow right now. And you do have to be strong. You do have to make good decisions. But you also need to release the reins a little bit. Okay? Because I feel like you are taking control. This means that you are, but you may be doing a little bit too much. Okay? And I feel like you're suppressing your wants and your needs. Because you feel like you have to do that. I don't know why, but you don't have to do that, okay? You do have the Sun card, so there is success in everything that you do. So be aware that that is going to happen. The star is coming to heal you, to heal you, and because you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's going to work out, okay? You have to make a decision though that you want to heal yourself. So during this time, this is a time for you of healing, okay? And I feel like you need to heal yourself of going back into things, going back into certain thought processes that you relive. You know, there's no need for you to relive those things that don't work for you. It's okay for you to move forward. It's okay for you to let them go. You know, because you have to think about your desires as well. Handle what it is you need to handle, but don't let it control every aspect of your thought. It's almost like I'm seeing like an empty bucket and you're filling it with all your problems at that moment, and that's what you're carrying around with you. But you don't. You can put it in the bucket, deal with it, take it out. You don't have to keep harping on it, okay? So your hopes and ideas is the Magician, which is great. You have full control right now. You have all the tools you need for success, and you will get that success as long as you utilize those tools. So utilize the things that you know now. You are able to do everything you need to do. The only thing that will set you back is fear. Yep. Your willpower. If you don't exert your willpower and your determination, you're not going to get abundance. That's the thing, okay? So it's like, just do it. Just get it over with, okay? Don't think about it too much. Just do it. Get it done. Move forward, all right? In your environment, you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, I'm hearing, comes to bring you balance and temperance. I don't know why I heard that, but want this card. But she's coming to invite you to look at things differently. And this is in your environment. So all these things are happening. These things that make you feel like everything's falling down. These things that make you feel like you just need a clean slate. What the hell is going on? Excuse my language. These are things that are coming to bring you to a higher understanding of what's happening around you. So you can rebuild anew. So you can rebuild yourself into a new person. I don't feel like these are things are not negative though. Wait till you see these clarifiers that's falling out, guys. Yep, 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 yep. The death card comes to reinvent you. Again, like I said, this is transformation. So the old way of life is going to end, and it's bringing in a new way of life for you, okay? Why? Because you weren't working on it. You weren't cooperating with what spirit was having for you, so that's why everything is knocking down. It's not because spirit is upset or divine energy is upset. It's just the way of the world. It's the way of the ethers. You know, you have to move forward. So they have to do something to get you to move forward. And, you know, you have to exert that will and determination with that chariot card that was in reverse. And what this is going to do is help you get out of your head and stop thinking so much. And it spirit is directing me back towards the bucket analogy, okay? Take out take something out of the bucket and do it. It's that same energy where somebody goes, "Oh, I don't have time to go to school. I don't have time." Well, what are you going to be doing 4 years from now? You're going to be a person with a degree or without a degree. I mean, like, it's not, you just go through it one step at a time. Again, learning. This is a process of learning. All these things are happening in your environment to help you learn, and move forward, okay? And there it is. The communication, all this is coming into you. And I feel like you think it's really fast. It's coming in really fast, and you're like, I don't know how I'm supposed to handle this. Handle it one step at a time. You have to make those sacrifices. And that tells me that you don't want to do it, but it's best for you to do that because you're an example not only to yourself but to others, okay? All right. So, whew, that came out of me so fast, it gave me like a headache. It was weird. Okay. So, for the 1st to the 15th, you have the Chariot in reverse, okay? And this is you feeling like everything is falling apart, okay? But you have to put this walkway, if you see this walkway, you have to put it back together let me see if I can get the light right. These cards are kind of dark. Okay, one stone at a time. You have to put that back together, okay? So, of course, things are happening. You come to an end of a cycle and you have to move forward. But this talks about what is your determination. Are you ready to move forward? Or are you going to stay in that space where you're thinking about what happened in the past and trying to bring the past back? You can't do that. You have victory here. You have people behind you that are going to support you in the things that you do, and then know you can do it. You just have to know that you can do it as well, okay? Yep, so you're fighting with your own self-confidence, which was what I'm trying to discuss with you now, is about knowing that you can tame the situation, knowing that you can do it. Just be patient with yourself because other people know that you can. Look at that. You have a partnership here with you, someone that is supporting you. I don't feel like this is much about love as much as it's about you coming to grips with yourself this month, okay? So the 15th through the end of the month, you have the Page of Wands, okay? So as long as you can get out of being separated from your past, being separated from old energy, old ways, old situations, you are going to start anew. This talks about walking into the last half of the month with inspiration, okay? Freedom. Thinking of things like a 14-year-old boy, you know, like, I can do everything. I can do everything, okay? Because now I feel like you're going to get that power back. You're going to get that power back in you, okay? It's going to hit you. It's going to hit you that you can do it. And you're going to move forward. There's the Page of Wands again. You're going to move forward. Okay? Lots of communication. It may be a fire sign that's coming into your life as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? And I don't feel like this is someone from the past. I feel like when you get done healing and ending this cycle, okay, then this person may come into you, okay? But you have to have your emotions balanced and know what direction that you're going into so that there's the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel can change and you can make decisions based on truth And honesty, there it is. Truth and honesty, and not being stuck in your head or living in an illusion of what could be or what was, or harping on how things should have been. Okay? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so your overall energy is actually the Knight of Wands, which is beautiful. So this page, I feel like, turns into a knight. Okay? So if you're doing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, things are going to change. Okay? So they're going to start off offering you something, and I feel like it develops into something stronger as long as you allow it to do so. This could be your passion, or this could be a relationship that's coming into you, because I feel like I should say both. Okay? So either one, whether it be your spiritual growth or someone coming into your life, it's going to change from a page to a knight. Okay? Now, these are things that come in very quickly to you. So if this is a person coming in, be mindful that this person has their ups and downs, because they feel passionate about things, then they don't. They want to do this, then they don't. Okay, so it's more like this is just to get you on a wavelength. It's not really to hold on to that tightly just yet. Okay, because you're at the beginning of something. So even if this is your passion being reignited within yourself, or your self-confidence, be aware that you will have wavering moments. Okay, so you have to be, that's why it's important for you to be confident in yourself when entering or being attached to something, this kind of energy. Okay, which is why you spend most of the first half of the month getting your mind right. Okay, so you can enter into something like this. So exactly, it's about your self-confidence. Okay, and knowing that this is just an opportunity. It can turn into something nice, but with the Ace of Cups, is an opportunity for you to feel love, for you to feel fulfilled, for you to feel good within yourself. Okay, um, know that you need to face the reality of this situation, which is what I was giving you. Okay, and there it is. There's the reality. Okay, the reality is that there is give and take that needs to happen within a relationship or within a situation. Okay, there are going to be wavering times, as I said before. Okay, because that Knight of Wands came up in reverse. All right, so you are gonna, there is gonna be some sad moments, but you have to hold on to, what is that, your unconditional love, your your unconditional love, your intuition, your heart chakra, all those things that make you beautiful, all those things that make you who you are. Okay, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment, take it one step at a time, really slow. Don't jump into anything or dive into anything. Okay, Aquarius? So I'm going to pull a oracle card to close out the reading for you. Tenderness. Speak gently to yourself and cherish the child within. Exactly. Enjoy these moments. Enjoy these moments. Learn the lessons that they're supposed to learn to you. Okay? Like a child. You know how a child opens up a toy on Christmas and they're so enthralled with this toy, like it's the best toy in the world, and they open up another one and they feel the exact same way? That's the energy that you need to have here at this month. Okay? So actually what I'm going to do for you in the extended reading is I am going to actually do another spread for you. Okay, I feel like we need to dive a little bit more deep into what Spirit is trying to say to you. Um, Actually, no, I'm not. I take that back. I'm going to do the new spread that I was dreaming about, and I did this with Scorpio singles as well. So it's going to talk about your energies, the other energies around you, and what this means as a collective. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. If you want to become a member and get that extended reading, the link's in the description box below. It starts at $10 a month, and it goes cheaper the more that you purchase. Also, you get 10% off of all readings and an additional question added, as well as being a member. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. That link's down there below as well. I will see you next month. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.